Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome over here to the official entry list of the what is it? Season 4 Dascar Star Super Speedway series. So in this video, I will show you all the cars that have entered in Season 4, and I can tell you, I had expected. Of course, I did the thing that more than 42 drivers may sign up, thinking, well, possibly we're going to have between 50 and 60 entries. And apparently, we have 1 week later 89 entries. That is more than double the field that is going to race. So keep that in mind that that the chance that you will not make the race is, well, I'm not sure. It's 1 in 2 or something. 50% chance. A little bit on the average, it's even a little bit less. So in this video, I will show you all the cars. I will tell a little bit about some of them. Some have a little bit of I need some information on some of them, but all in all, just to show you who is driving what car. So we have 89 drivers. Most likely there's going to be a 90th driver soon. 90th? Whatever driver soon. Hopefully. Well, let's start. We got the 0 car of Nathan Mitchell. And yeah, I can't remember 100% in what team they were in with all the people. So yeah. There we got the number 1 car of Tom Girard. And he has 7 paint schemes. Most cars have 7 paint schemes. And he is part of Kyle Thomas's team. Kyle Thomas drives the number 2 car. And he will drive the Reds Apple. I just put the other ones together over here in thinking, well, maybe he wants to drive the other cars. Most likely he's going to drive this car for most part of the season, if not all the races. Then we got the 3 car of Alex Capson. For him is the same story. Usually he drives this car, and this car. Well, this car is a little bit new, but still. So I put this car, and this one also in there. So if you want those cars, you can have it. I just put them over there. So Andrew Robinson drives the number 4 car. This is the number 4 Budweiser and the number 4 Office Depot Chevy. Those cars are fictionals based on Kevin Harvick's car when he moved to Tony Stewart Haas Racing, blah blah blah. Then we got the number 5 car for E.G. Robinson. There are 4 Robinsons in the field. He also put down 3 people, and I just added these cars. So if you want these, that's fine too. This is the 2014 car of Casey Kane. So then we got the 7 car of Jennifer Duke. And by the way, we got a lot of rookies. We got, I think, 50 rookies or so. I'm not going to mention all the rookies, but I will put a cross next to their name. So it will be one heck of a Rookie of the Year battle. So 7 cars for Jennifer Duke, 4 schemes for her. The 8 is for Emily Michaels. Now we got the 9 car. This is Kaori Homura. And this is the car she's going to drive. And I made 1 custom car. By the way, for you guys, I finished all the customs. I worked till 1 o'clock, 1:30 in the late night yesterday to finish them all. But I managed to finish all 4 cars, which I still had to paint. So those are done, and this is the first one to show you. Actually, the last one I made, the first one to show you. Number 9 car for Kaori Homura with sponsors, Discount Tire, Crunchyroll, Shell, Coca-Cola Zero, and Dollar General. I hope you like it. Then we got the 00 car for Kasi Spengler. Said that she was going to drive the 41 car, but well, obviously these schemes are a little bit better looking than those of the than of the 41. So here we got actually same sponsor over there, still different scheme. Love it. Kasi Spengler in the 00 car. Then we got Inge Lambliana in the 01. Both these cars. This is the car I will not drive, but I will just as entry whatever. Then we got the 03 car of Batty Cox. By the way, did I mention where's the 6 car? 6 car is not in here. Well, that's one. Oh yeah, that's something I wanted to mention. The 6 car is for Lee Hong, and well, you said all Chevys, but there was no Chevy number 6. There were a few Dodges, a Toyota, and a few Fords, but I didn't have a Chevy. So if you still want that car, you can have it. And if you want a different car, well, let me know. There are a couple of Chevys still left somewhere. So I remember a 52 Chevy with Hershey's as a sponsor. That's quickly. So in 91 there were 6 paint schemes or so. So if you want those, let me know. And otherwise I'll put you back in the Ford again, the Ford number 6. The car that Lisa Brown won championship with in season 2. So Betty Cox is the 03 car, part of that team as well. Then we got Joshua Michaels in the 04 car. Brand new car for Jackie Salas, car painted by James Pinter. And well, as you can see, Pony Motorsports and James Pinter. Well, kind of pink is their new color. So there's Ray Takeda, and it's number 08 car once again. We have 4 Japanese drivers. And we got one, well, Li Hong is a little bit of a Chinese name, I'm not sure. Then we got Tessa Sao Jackson in the number 10 car. And she's going to drive this car for most of the season. Reason this car, well, she has been driving the number 10 Valvoline car for, I think, the biggest 80% of her career. So 11 cars for Dustin Caps. Just showing the schemes. Then we got the 12 car for Skylar Dixon, and there are more than 7 schemes in there. Well, I didn't know which car you wanted, still didn't know. So just choose one of these cars, or else choose a different car. I also have an 06 Mobile 1 Dodge, so that's also Penske based car. So it will you can have all schemes, but then of course this is a Toyota. This is a Dodge, so you can have this car, this car, this car, this car, this car, and this car, all Fords, so if you want to. Then we got the 13 car for Jacob Butt, 3 cars for him, all Fords. 14 car for Molly Black, 7 paint schemes for her, as she's making her return. Then we got the 15 for Alex Schmidt. Also something I want to say, if I pronounce your name wrong, let me know. If I got schemes which you didn't want, let me know. If there are no scheme, or if there are schemes you wanted but are not in here, well, you have to tell me and send me the link, hope if you could, of that car, because well, I have a car set now of 740 cars, and to look for one scheme, that is really like looking for a needle in a haystack, and I have the most difficult time just finding some cars. I can find them fairly quickly if the number is in the file name, but otherwise it will be tough for me to look it up. But I will try, and hopefully you will be satisfied with your schemes. 15 cars for Alex Schmidt. At least that's how I think it's pronounced. Then we got the 16 car for Jacques Robinson. 17 car for Nicole Tronowicz again. A couple of new schemes added over here, here, and here, and here. Then we got the 18 car for Anna Gregg. Funny thing is, the 17 and the 18 now both have a NAS scheme, so I'll drive those cars most likely in the Daytona 500. 19 cars for Sam Davis. Sam Davis is part of the team of Daniel Voiles. They all have Toyotas. Then we got 20 car for Stephen Kimball, and a 21 for Warren Cherry. 6 schemes for Warren Cherry. 22 for, well, this is the car that Cassandra Renzi will drive. Did I get it correct? I hope I got it correct. Yeah, I think so. And then we got the 22 car, and these 2 schemes will be switching between Kill Benny and Andrea Eriksson. And I have somewhere who will drive what car, but I will look it up before I do a race. So 23 car for Ian Dada. 24 car for Dam Caps. Couple of schemes over here. And by the way, for you guys, you know, I've been here for 4 hours or so, working out all the schemes, and only naming all those 301 cars took me almost 1 hour. So I am completely done with it. Can't wait to start the season. 25 cars for Kevin Waters, and somewhere here is a custom car I painted, and he had already seen it. It's probably the last one. Yes, indeed. There's the number 25 car. Wheatstones as a sponsor of Kevin Waters. First car I painted yesterday, so looking pretty good. Then we got the 26 car for Jordan Culp. 27 for Liam Woodman. And a 28 car for Michael Downing. 29 cars for John Andrews again, with some more schemes added. And the 30 cars for Daniel Voyles. Somehow these are under, how you call it? Underfunded teams, underrated teams. No, it's underfunded because he's still not performing very well. That David Stremme is. But I really love these paint schemes. I am so surprised. Just like with the 44 car, those schemes are amazing. It's really too bad that they don't have the funding to do great, because I would love to see one of these cars in victory lane. So the 31 car is for Jackson Phillips. I'm also checking if I got all the names written correctly. If I made a spelling mistake, let me know. I had to name once again 300 cars, and at the end I was done with it, so I may have made some little spelling mistakes. So we got the 32 car, and this is of course the interesting story. Sam Constantine is driving this 32 car for the biggest part of the season, except, or actually for all the races except for the Daytona 500. Then it is Saya Azumi who will drive this car. And Sam Constantine will then drive this car. So that's only one race deal. They just switched rides, and that was already before the signs were made. That decision was made, so that's fine. Then we got the 33 car for Nick Pericles. 3 Pericles people, family members in the series. Then we got the 34 car of Ryan Gavel. And, well, these were some of the people that said, well, just give me a car. And I really kept in mind that they are together, a team. So I put them both in same manufacturers. And if possible, I put them in the same team. And for the 34 and 35 of Jesse and Ryan Gavel, I did that. So here you can see Jesse Gavel's car. Multiple. Now we got Jane Pinter, number 36 car. I'm not sure if you want to drive this car. If you want to, let me know. And otherwise, you will drive this car for the full season. Sean Howell is back in the number 38 car. And there are 5 schemes over here. All 2013 schemes. Then we got Beth Black in number 39 car. Some more schemes added, like this one. Oh, major lag. Always around the number 38 the computer starts to lag. I have no clue what it is, but here, look at this. What is this? Really, I have no clue what it is, but and this is especially a scheme I really like, the state water heaters. And remember, Evelyn Lauderer, well, she drove this car in the Phillips Cup Series Season 3 for the first time, and she did amazing. She won 3 races with this, or at least 2 races with this scheme. So stop lagging. 40 cars for Brenda Pericles, and this is the team car. Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you? Probably overheating, like goddamn computer. 41 car is for John Shipman. Hey, it's working. And we got the 42 car set for Sam Constantine. And this is another custom I made yesterday. It's Saya Asumi's number 42 Crunchyroll Chevy with Shell discount tire, Coke Zero and Dollar General on the car. And actually these, of all the 3 cars, they all have pretty much the same paint scheme based on Brian Vickers' number 55 Aaron's Toyota. We got the 55, 42 and a 9 Chevy, Toyota and Ford. And actually the Toyota and the Chevy were pretty easy to make, but the Ford was really difficult. I don't know if you know the templates, but the Ford, the Chevy and Toyota template are just square front, and in the Ford template it's all crooked up, all mangled up front. So that was a pretty tough one to do, especially because when it is 12:30 in the morning or past midnight. And this is a second scheme that Saya Asumi will drive 42 cars. 43 car it will be for Jeffrey Buckeye. Only one Buckeye in the field, yeah, I think. Then we got the 44 for Jeff Stevens again, and the 46 for Keith Batson again, your champion, Season 3 champion. 47 will be for William Davis. So another part of Daniel Voil's team. There we go. 48 car will be for Zachary Robinson. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cars. That's not right. Sometimes it seems like it's adding cars magically to to the game. I'm not sure. I really want to look at this. William Davis has 7 schemes. Zachary Robinson was just striking me. It had 8 schemes. Should have 7, so 1 is going to go out. And quickly thinking it will be, well, one of these stripe schemes, because there are plenty of them. 49 cars for Danica Calissia. By the way, Zachary Robinson, if you have preference what scheme you want out, tell me. Then we got the 50 car for Prudence Littlejohn, and most contradicting paint scheme ever this is, because it is sponsored by NBC and we will be broadcasting on Fox Sports. So that's going to be fun. Well, I don't mind. I don't care. So Fox Sports doesn't pay me at all. So, and the second scheme made by Joseph Ernesto. It's a pretty special scheme. So there we go. 51 cars for Sonic Course, 2 schemes for her. 54 for Blake Hawshield, the 55 for Makoto Iguchi, and here's the second car. And see, if you would look at this car very closely, it has pretty much the same base as this car, just a different number. So that's the 55 car for Makoto Iguchi, and this car is 2014 car. Then we got the 57 car for Devin Whitson. Still think that this is a really odd looking number, but oh well. Then we got a 4th entry of Top Notch Racing. Now this is pretty striking. Usually this is going to be the first time they have ever had 3 cars. They have had 3 cars. First time ever they had 3 cars in the field was the last race of the Starbucks Super Speedway Series Season 3. And they will continue with 4 cars. And here we got the father of Joseph Ernesto, Joe Ernesto, racing. So we got Joe Ernesto, Bastianese, Joseph Ernesto, and Zach Sasser in green, yellow, red, and blue. Amazing. Really great looking cars. Then we got the 64 car for Harry Hills. He was part of the team of Molly Black and Beth Black, but well, they had a little bit of a fight or so, and now he's driving number 64 Toyota. So that's Harry Hills. 66, well, these cars will just be as a substitute for the car I still have to get from Keith Batson. For Tyler Batson, then we got the 67 car for Debbie Myers. The 70 car for Derek Bonassi, I hope I pronounced it right. And Derek Bonassi actually has now a new Dascar series in Dascar. It is a inside line racing series. I think it was called the Vodafone Inside Line series, but I'm not sure. So Derek Bonassi making his debut at Daytona. 72 for John Cittadino, 1 scheme. Second scheme made by Joseph Ernesto himself, and the third scheme made by Joseph Ernesto himself. Then we got the 73 car for Nesme Brown making her return. The 74 is for Amanda Pericles. The 77, there she is again, Denise Steinhauer. The 78 car for Justin Yee. Came from nnracing.com. Actually the only one who signed up on nnracing.com. I put the sign up video over there, but well, somebody responded, but he didn't give me a name and he didn't give me a number, so I didn't have that. Or he chose a car which was already taken, so nothing heard from him anymore. He's not in. 79 car is for India Green, teammate of Devin Whitson. Then we got the 81 car for Cole Daly. Also has 3 entries, and all will be driving Toyotas. Here we got the 82 car for Aileen de Suiten. Here's the second entry of Cole Daly's team, Andy Timmons in number 83 car. Especially this scheme I really like. 84 car for Oliver Wilson, not Whitson. The 85 car is for Chris Washer, really great looking scheme. 86 car for Aussie Boo. I think you pronounce it like Aussie Boo, though Boo could be with B-O-O, so. And in Dutch we say Boo, like B-O-E. I'm not sure how to say it in English, so. The English B-O-O, you pronounce it in Dutch like Boo, Bo. But oh well, doesn't really matter. Hope you pronounce it right. 87 cars from Matthew Daly, as you pretty much felt it coming. It's the third entry of Cole Daly's team. So, brand new paint schemes over here with the Counselor and Wolverine. 2 films, movies, whatever. 88 cars for Nick Caps, with some new schemes there. Soldiers of Steel, a couple of movie schemes over here. We do have band schemes, we now have movie schemes, that's great. We have broadcasting stations over here, Time Warner Cable, NBC. And we still are on Fox Sports 1, yes indeed. 89 car is for Sam Brady. Then we got the 92 car of Joanne Maki. 93 cars for Caleb Hobbs. And Caleb Hobbs is the 4th entry of Daniel Voiles. So most likely those cars will run this number. The Burger King cars will have this scheme like the other last one. The first race and some odd looking schemes. 94 cars for Pole Winners, making his return in the series. The 95 is for Drew Austin. I said, well, Drew Austin, you still have to send me the scheme, but I already had it. That's kind of awkward, but oh well. Fuzzy's Vodka or something on the car for Drew Austin. Just changed his car just yet to the number 96. I did that just before I started editing, or just before I started giving all the cars names. So then we got the 98 car of Ali Ann. Will be Ali Ann all the time, most likely, like I pronounce it. And the number 99 car, this time for Jeff Levi, with some new schemes over there. I really love this one. And there we have our last car. We done. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are ready for season 4 of the Dascar Starbucks Super Speedway Series. How we will do it, we will have 3 qualifying races. 2 of 30 cars, 1 of 29 cars, and it will be somewhere around that all the time. 14 cars make it to the show. The top 14 will not be any last chance qualifying or something. So just straight away. I will do that most of the times on Friday, and Sunday will be the race, hopefully, and otherwise it will be Saturday or something. So yeah, I hope you guys are going to have a fun season. I know it's going to be a fun season. It was a little bit of a test for me, just to see how this will play out with so many drivers, and it will be. Though the Phillips Cup Series will never be like this, I can tell you that the Starbucks Super Speedway Series will, if this plays out well, we will continue. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Next weekend, we'll have the Daytona 500 of the Starbucks Super Speedway Series Season 4 2013.